All right. So true story. This week, there was a founder that I was talking to of one company that our venture fund had invested in. We have this board meeting. Everybody high fives. Life is good. We're walking out, and he says to me, "Hey, we need $1 million. And there's just no capital out there. And so where should I start?" And I said, "Well, why didn't you bring this up in the meeting?" "Well, I just didn't think it was appropriate. And, I just wanted to kind of pick your brain a little bit." And it's really timely because cash and cash management and cash forecasting is super, super important, as you and I have discussed a million times. But he wasn't addressing the key issue. And I said, "So tell me what you need it for." "Well, I need to hire an assistant. We need some new office furniture. I need an engineer. We probably need a CTO. And then there's probably a few more people." And that's just like the death knell to investors.
Right.
Because it's not tied to growth.
Anything.
And I said, "So what will the company look like a year from now if you had this money?" Well, and he just ramble. No answer. And so it's a topic that is so important. How much cash do you have? What do you need it for? How do you scale your business? And if I were to just give you that $1 million today, tell me what I would get in return and what are the expectations around that? And I mean, share some insight on that with other companies you've dealt with, because it's super important, but it's never one of the things anybody ever wants to talk about.
Yeah. Well, I think, you got founders on one side of the coin.
Mm-hmm.
They're looking for cash all the time.
Yeah.
They still don't have a profitable business. Their balance sheet's not in the right place.
Yeah.
They have no idea what their burn rate looks like.
Yeah.
And then you got founders on the other side that actually we probably wish would ask for money because they're pulling it out of their own bank account. They're using their own money all the time. They won't they're scared of debt. They're scared of good debt. They're scared of investors. Right. So it's like, how do we get those guys in the middle on some level? But I mean, you hear those types of things. And what I hear when I talk to founders, I ask them at the very beginning, "Hey, do you know what your profit and loss looks like? Do you know what your balance sheet looks like?" I mean, if I had a nickel for every single time I heard nope, or my accountant does, but I don't, I'd be a pretty super rich woman at this point in time.
It's so true. It's like the best e-commerce companies and the founding teams that have a grasp of the cash, what it does for them, how they measure it,
right,
are super. I mean, they're unicorns.
They are.
I mean, I sit up real straight when there's a founder sitting there that says, "You know what? It costs us $12.18 to get a customer."
Yeah.
That immediately puts them to the front of the class because 99% of the people do not know that.